Dust on the dash, cracked windshield, desert sun chewing that old RV. You laughed at the sign, welcome courtside, said ain't a soul on earth gonna cage me tonight. CB chatter in a neon truck stop, y'all see Tater boy, he slipped the cuffs. You topped off the tank, left a crumpled tin, muttered to yourself, I ain't going in again. Run, Tater, run! Nomadic, fanatic on the highway, son. They're flashing them lights in the rear view glass. Turn yourself in and burn that gas. Run, Tater, run! You can't hide from what you've done. Port side knows and the words out fast. Run, Tater, run. Saw your face on the barroom TV. Old timer spit said he looks like me. Sheriff chewing I saying he'll come through. Every lost soul cuts this desert in two. You pull to the side by a rusted sign. Hands start shaking like a busted line. Talk to the mirror, scars and all. Staying like a man on just keep stalling. Run, take it, run. Nomadic, fanatic on the highway, son. They're flashing them lights in the rear view glass. Turn yourself in or burn that gas. Run, take it, run. You can't hide from what you've done. Courtside knows and the words out fast. Run. Sucker punch pride in a parking lot fight. One bad swing, now they read you your rights. You can play ghost in the wide open sand, or walk up slow with your hat in your hand. Run, take it, run. Nomadic, fanatic on the highway, son. They're flashing them lights in the rear view glass. Turn yourself in or burn that gas. Run, take it, run. You can't hide from what you've done. A courtside knows and the words out fast. Run, take it, run. Nomadic, fanatic on the highway, son. Flashing them lights in the rear view glass. Turn yourself in or burn that gas. Run, take it, run. You can't hide from what you've done. Portside knows and the words out fast. Run, take it, run. Run, take it, run.
Run, Tater, run. World exclusive. I wrote it in 5 minutes while we had to take care of Lucy Lou. Love that. It's better than the AI. I mean, I just love music. So, like I said, I wrote my own CD. If you want to use that song for an AI video, permission granted. Just make sure you tag me. I think it's a great song. I love it. I'm sorry. It's a great beat and I just put in Run Tater Run and Sucker Punch and whatever else. But yeah, welcome to your favorite audio addiction, the one and only Fear-mongering radio. We spread fear and cheer throughout the world. We always do. Give me 2 songs. But the first one was the best. Anyways, the second one, listen to it yet. Maybe we'll play the other one at the end of the show to save a troll. We always appreciate everybody that comes to the audios here on this video platform. We've been talking about the Tater. It's kind of fun to pimp and prostitute like he pimps and prostitutes. Drama. Then we'll come out tomorrow morning. We'll discuss this behavior. He's loving it. I love my freedoms of them that have brought to the armed forces the men and women who have balls the size of oak trees. We're supposed to end our wars, but 1938, first, Hitler, the brown shirts, decided they're supposed to disarm, invade Poland, kicked off World War II, and of course we got dragged in. Some years ago, at the anniversary, on the 7th day of December, we got dragged in by Japan. We knew no once but twice. They capitulated September 2nd to 1945 on the mighty Mo. In between, we stormed the beaches. Like I said, we snapped the necks across and freed those Jews. The Catholic Church communities start snapping their necks and burning down churches at the rat line. The blue laws, I've had about enough of that. The forgotten war, but people don't know about that, don't really care about it, about the military and the armed forces. They don't really care until it's 4th of July. But bring my baby home, as Melissa Etheridge says in a great song. Great song, Bring My Baby Home. Very good song, poignant. Vietnam, 58,000 plus were sacrificed for whatever. The draft dodger up on the hill, adjudicated rapist, convicted felon, plays a lot of golf for flat feet. Bill Clinton, man, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Mr. Lewinsky. Was a draft dodger as well. That goddamn blue dress, man, yahoo. Many of the wars they've sacrificed for you and me. No papers. Everyone hates it. They all want to come here. People are dying in the oceans, in the seas, to come in the desert, to come here to contribute to this free country. They are the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Marine National Coast Guard, on the uniform. Thank you so much to this country. All men wearing blue. Don't like a cop, just simply call a crackhead. That's all there is to it. Here in Minnesota, they want this to defund whatever else, and I don't know. It is what it is. I'm a libertarian. Been doing some 50,000 plus views over there on my TikTok about panhandling. People believe it and call them up because they're dirty, filthy little names, but it is what it is. It's a great day to be alive here on the 22nd day of December. Any men in the armed forces who happen to listen to me domestic and abroad, and your families, may you have a very prosperous Christmas and a prosperous 2026. I thank you for your service away from your families for all that behavior. I always think, I've never served, but I will serve you all the time. I've served all of the military. I was an honorary member of all of them in men, women, blue. Because I just honor you guys. Never forget what you sacrificed, especially on D-Day, and all that behavior they've done for us. Thank you. A special Merry Christmas, everybody out there. I appreciate here on the Cowpote. All the board members of Speculation Sports, we speculate you in, have took the oath and are proud speculators of sports. It's just podcasting. This is an audio version of the black screen. Thank you very much for coming in. You got your choices in life. Talk about Tater making poor choices in the stupid tent. You don't like two men having sex, fine. I don't care. You can't take a man to a fence. You don't the brown eye. $20 for me, but you don't like two men, you can't watch two women. That is not a very Christian thing to be doing. When you're watching two women, I was watching some Me Only fans, and I get it, but when you make those choice to prostitute your body and pimp yourself out and monetize your body, don't come crying to me when they come to your house. Put a condom on, prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis. Ouch, all that stuff. You don't want that stuff? And put a condom on. Women, you carry the groceries. When the man runs off, the father runs off, and pretty soon you're taking care of the child. All right? Put a condom on. Magic Johnson, AIDS or not? Line in the line now. Brand exposure that she's building something. We'll talk about that. He is allegedly going to back off YouTube, but you're not quitting going anywhere, young man. You're a loner. The new Bear Exposure. But always put a condom on. Please, safe sex. Would you shower in the shower at Penn State? I would not shower in the shower at Penn State. Crime scene. Would you buy a house with crime scene? Nope. Catholic churches run the ground that are crime scenes. Baptist churches as well. 11 whites so far in the National Fix-It League. Pretty good for a speculator. But yes, make good choices. I don't run with poor people. I don't. Or drug addicts or people cheating their wives. I run with good people. That's who I surround myself with. And I have a good life. I live well. I'm glad that I do. And don't drink and drive. Call us from MERS. Don't pick the phone. Too much to drink. Call me. Call KC Grits from the group home. Call Dave 25. Court date today. I did a video on that coming out tomorrow on the Adventure Channel. He went to court, no body, no crime, whatever. Just 90 days of group home be fine with me, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for coming in. It's always Chrome, Apple Podcast, Spotify pays me. Thank you, Safari, Power.com, Firefox, iVox, Spreaker, Samsung browser, stock Arid browser, Edge, Internet Explorer, Google Podcast, and iHeartRadio Network. Thank you. They put $128.50 in my account. I appreciate it very, very much. Appreciate it coming in. They do that kind of behavior. Appreciate it. So I'll make a little over $1,600 this year on my Spreaker. Appreciate it very, very much. This falls in the Cowpote podcast too as well. So the geolocations are usual: United States, Australia, United Kingdom, Canada, France, Japan, Kenya, Singapore, Belgium, Spain, and let my people go, Israel. And gracias, Mexico, Russia, and Turkey. That makes me laugh. Turkey, lurkey. I want to, someone come to South Wales. Come get me, please. South Australia. We'll get Wonder Hussey's phone from Australia. So come get me, Sydney, Lex, and whatever else is south is Adelidi. I can't pronounce whatever in Australia. Come kidnap me and take me there, and I would love to go there. United Kingdom has been pretty good. England is 5 times. London, Cambridge, and Petralia. Thank you so much. And the countries that roll in: the United States of America, California, Massachusetts, Georgia, Colorado, Florida, Ohio, New Jersey, Tennessee, Idaho, North Carolina, Texas, Arizona, and Illinois. All the ones we do, the Ohio and Fairfield and Texas, too poor to eye the devil. Tell Jim Schuler. Cowboy says hello. He's too poor to. He does have an eye. Springfield 7 times. Thank you so much. Appreciate it in Illinois. Bradenton in Florida, Spring Hill, and Sarasota. Thank you so much. Up in Idaho, doesn't really say in Colorado. I love Colorado Springs, in Denver. And Arizona is Phoenix 1 time. And below the Illinois, Chicago, City of Organized Crime once. Looked at Ohio, over here to small New Jersey, Kearney, and Newark. North Carolina is Huntsville. And Tennessee is Nashville. And we get above Georgia, I'm on Milan and Dalton, all the IPs. And even on here, I've always said I never ask for any money. Money from you to me is a like, a share, a FU, whatever it is. Engage the audio on the video platform. But this is your one and only fear-mongering radio. We emanate from Spreaker. And I appreciate Spreaker paying me, and that's why I make more money doing this. And I love doing audios more than anything else. I love doing my NFL podcasts. We have Carl's in the building. Carl, what's up?
What's going on? Are we on?
We are. Just got done with my intro that you don't like. Welcome to the show. Well, thanks for calling into the show. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's pretty harsh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the intro.
Well, I speak of the military, and I speak of me making good choices. So.
Well, I got nothing against military. I love military.
Yeah, I know. I just like to. I want to remind people about don't shower in the shower. And I did do an AI song, "Run Tater Run." Opened up with it. It's a 4-minute song. It's epic. Run, Tater, run.
Did you see Line Screw's one thing about Carolyn?
Yes.
Her Christmas Beg Fest.
Yes.
Then he has that jazz song, which I really like.
Mm-hmm. I did listen to that this morning because he's right. And I talked about that, I think, in my video coming out tomorrow on Tater. And she does that all the time. Well, Wonder Hussey did hers on Saturday, but that's more entertaining. She was entertaining you.
Yeah.
And she had a good time doing it. And I'm happy that she had a good time. So she had a good time doing it. But she did that. She did that. Her little thing with Jake. It was pretty funny. It was pretty entertaining. I listened to just the hour because the next hour was just her screwing around. But people, she had like 2,000 people in there. So yeah, Carolyn RV does it all the time. Every Christmas, it's her begathon. But yeah, Line Screw One. He's a stalker of Carolyn RV. She's tried to take him down like Tater tried to take down BlindViews, you know.
Yeah, it'd be neat to know what the backstory is of why he's so hard on her.
Well, I don't know, something about when people like she would, I don't know, she's a liberal or whatever, but she would do the first time I ever discovered Carolyn RV, I was watching that Into the Wild guy, right? People talking about him, and I thought it was a very interesting story, and I vegged on it. Her video came up, right? So I'm watching it, and she's in the bus. I'm thinking she's out at the bus, but she's actually at the one that's at for the movie. After the end of the video, she was, by the way, this is in the bus out in the wild. I'm like, okay, instead of just saying I'm at the movie bus one, she doesn't tell me until the end. You know what I'm saying? And then he came up and he stalks her nonstop, and she gets all mad and whatever else and whatever else. So he likes to troll her. So yeah. So I don't know. It's a nonstop skullduggery with those two. So I mean, she did a meet and greet one time out in Wisconsin. I could have went to it. It wasn't too far away. I was so badly wanting to go. Just, hey, Carolyn, how's it going? I have my sunglasses I could videotape, so I could walk up to her and talk to her about line screw or something. But she went to and that's a meet and greet. Even Wonder Hussey's talked about it. She knows it's a money grab because she knows she's going to get money. She's outright admitted that she does that. So her party that Wonder Hussey had, people were giving her money left and right. So
yeah, I might get to meet a few of them if they come down the Route 66.
She's doing her route to so is Daily Woo. Daily Woo is doing he's doing a Route 66 too, and so is she. She started in Chicago with some guy. So she's going to go down the Route 66 because it's a big anniversary of Route 66 this year.
Yeah, because I'm only 30 miles away from Lincoln.
It'd be fun to do that drive, but everyone's done it. But it'd be fun to do myself. Fun to do with Scooter has your basic. You pull your trailer and have a good time, enjoy the whole route.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff along all the abandoned old buildings. I've seen different videos. The best one she did, and another guy did. It's called the Loneliest Highway. It starts in Reno and it goes eastbound out to Utah. And she did one time, and someone else did. There's along the way. It's called the shoe tree, where you throw shoes into a tree. So the guy's doing this. Dad trying to throw shoes into the tree, and the dad had to take 3 tries to do it because they have a shoe tree over at the mall over at the University of Minnesota, and what's his name? Carpetbagger was in town, and he put some shoes up there, some of his not those clogs, we want to call those things, and someone stole it off about 2 days, stole them off it. So, but he went to the shoe tree. We can throw shoes on it, So, but the one on the Loneliest Highway is kind of cool. There's a lot of small towns along the way. And it heads from the state capital all the way out to Utah. She drove it, and other people drove it. It's a pretty cool drive. So. But, I think it'd be fun to drive it. You start in Chicago or California because you're going to see a lot of those Route 56 because next year is the anniversary of that highway and also America's birthday. So you're going to see a lot of that stuff on YouTube. So
yeah.
So what's your run Tater run? He's on the run. You being a lawyer, you only run if you have a problem. What's your thoughts on Tater Tot running away?
No, I don't. No one cares. It's just a non-issue. He hit somebody. He's probably got a bench. I don't know. Maybe has a bench warrant. If they want to still talk to him, they don't have enough to charge him. And Quartside's got enough shit going on that they don't need to be bothered with that.
There was a guy that did a video today. It happened to pop up for me, and he talked about it. And he said exactly what I think I talked about. He goes, if you're going to put up a big tent, the guy did a very good video. He did, if you're going to put up a tent, invite all the idiots, bad things are going to happen, right? I mean, you move into a new house, right? You're going to have a garage party. You invite a bunch of people to your garage party. You're going to invite a bunch of weirdos. But you watch what you wish for, with Tater. But it's just, if nothing's wrong, why do you run off? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're probably happy that he's gone. I don't know. The states, I don't know how big those counties are, and the state's attorney, he's an elected official, so as long as law and order is going on there, and the people that live there year round aren't having crimes committed against them.
Correct.
I think everything's cool.
Like the one guy said, and I've spoke about Wonder Hussy, that she goes to Burning Man, and every year she goes with the same people, because guess what? The woman is safe. You know what I'm saying? She's safe, and she knows it. You know what I'm saying? She knows she's safe.
Yeah, Burning Man's a different animal.
No, but it's the same.
Similar.
It's the same thing. You're with a bunch of people. She's going there in January to Quartzsite, and she's going to probably be with people that she trusts. You know what I'm saying? Because she's going to go someplace where the Huss is going to be safe. And I don't believe she's a woman. And she does smoke dope, but it's the same thing with Wandering Gypsy. She goes where she is safe, and same thing with Carolyn RV. She goes where she's safe, like it or not. I don't blame her, and I'm the same way. I could go camping out in Quartzsite. I'm not going to hang out with him. I'm going to hang out with people that, I want to, I could boondock for 2 weeks and then move on to a real place. We talked before, keeping the riffraff out. You go to a nice campsite and you with people that are paying to stay there, that are good people. So, one thing I talked about in the video coming out tomorrow, he's loving this drama because people are giving him money. Would you not agree? They're giving him money.
I think so.
Oh God, yeah.
I would imagine if you're a mayor or an alderman in Quartzsite, that you're wanting to appeal to the people that are going to spend more money, like you or me, if we went down there.
Correct.
Than to like homeless people.
He just gives it a bad taste in the mouth when these kind of stuff gets out on YouTube, and then people do videos on Quartzsite that some say it's great, and like the one guy said this morning, and we talked about who you run with, and he goes, You're strong. You surround yourself with good people. You put up this stupid party tent, like he said. I can't know what his name was. He was. He goes, I don't really deal in drama, but he goes, I drove by his place. The guy was like, listen, it's if you go certain places, yeah, there's certain. He was pointing out it sucks, and he talked about living in a shitty part of Chicago, right? It was a very good video. He goes, if you live in South Chicago, you're gonna have problems, Just like if you live here in Minnesota, in South Minneapolis, or you live in Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana isn't exactly the best place. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Well, same thing with the universities. They've got the Greek Row. And so on the weekends, the Greek Row, if you want to have chicanery, you go there. But I'm sure the people in the chess club or the people that are really smart, they're not on Greek Row. They're hanging out other places.
You hang out with like-minded people you know. None of this. I can go to a bar once in a while, but you can usually feel when there's tension. I've told you I've been out to saw George with the Delaware Destroyers. We were at that place in New Hampshire, Hampton Beach, and I could just feel it with my friend. We could just feel the tension. I've been to 3 or 4 concerts, and one time there was a fight, but you could feel it because everything was so close together. And when I would go to a George Thorogood concert, like in Vegas, I looked for the exits because you could feel the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I'd tell her, I said, what are you doing? Well, I'm looking for an exit. She goes, why? Because it's getting kind of nasty in here. Because it was, so just the same thing when you're in a certain bar like that, in that tent thing, I left like, listen, it's getting out of hand. Because alcohol is fun, I get it, but I can tell Carl over here is acting like an idiot, and I'm going to leave. I'm not going to be here because if all of a sudden Carl pulls out a weapon, I'm the one that gets the bullet. You know what I'm saying? It always happens. It's you pull out the weapon and you start, and I'm not saying he does that. My point is you pull the weapon out because you're pissed, and what do? You pull the trigger, and I'm the idiot on the other side of the bar, and the bullet runs through my back. You know what I'm saying? So
well, it's just like fouls. The ref catches the retaliation.
Correct.
Doesn't catch the first shot.
Correct. I refed hockey, the same thing. I said I didn't see the first one. I just saw the second one. I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? When I was refing hockey, I'd see the kid go flying in the air. Well, I didn't see the slash, and I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
that's the way it. It's. Well, no, you're absolutely right. But no, it's just giving courtside a bad name. And I think people go there because they have a good time. They're on the road, and same thing with BlindViews, the way he refers to people pooping the bucket. Like, again, he's jealous. It's like, yeah, these are people that live on the road. That's what they want to do. You're just jealous. I'll say it over and over again. He would, like you said, you told me. Now you tell me the future. He used to butter up. He used to kiss up their ass all the time. BlindViews did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would lick the undercarriage of these people. So I still like it. I was in his RV. I petted his kitty. It's like, oh my God. So I just thought
you haven't lived till you pooped in a bucket and peed in a bottle.
I peed in a bottle this morning. I had to pee in the back of the truck. I just whipped it out and peed in my bottle. But what I did for my brother, I made him a hose to connect to his penis, and he can piss while he's driving into a gallon milk jug. So he pisses in while he's driving. So you know what they call the piss bottles when they throw them out? They call them urine bombs, because a buddy of mine, he cuts grass in Iowa, and he's like a city worker. And I told him one day, he goes, "Yeah, I'd kill you if I saw you throw it out." Because he goes, "You want to someday, cowboy, hit a piss bottle?" He goes, "I come home one day full of urine. There was a big, a gallon jug of urine. Before it was too late to cut, it just blew up all over my vehicle." Because
they ferment out in the sun.
Correct. And he goes, it just blew up. He goes, I get it. He goes, but he goes, if you want, you get out of that truck stop, or you get on the street and you pour it in the grass. He goes, I get it. But he goes, don't throw it out for me to cut into it. But
I have never left a urine bomb. I've always poured them out.
I agree. I do the same thing. I pour it out. It's exactly what you do. You don't do. Or if I do it, I throw it in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not doing that because I know that my buddy would kill me if I did that. Because he goes, every week I see one and I hit it. It's too late, and it just blows up. The small ones are fine. When you get the big ones, they blow up all over the place and they ferment like.
But that's what makes us different than Tater and Sarasota Tim's, because even though we never met that person, we still won't do it because we care about them.
Correct. Someone's, I totally agree. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I see them all in the highway, and I see highway people picking up garbage, and they're just picking up cans. I just don't throw garbage out of my truck. I just don't. I don't get that way. People, I've had things come out of my convertible, a piece of paper, and I feel guilty, but I don't just throw stuff in the garbage. I don't throw garbage out. Right. I just don't. I put it all in my bag, and I find a garbage can, I throw it away. I've never understood that. We have to pay people to pick up after people. I was off of Broadway today, got some recycling. I saw guys picking up all the panhandlers. They're picking up the garbage. These two city workers picking up garbage from people, grown ass people. So. But we'll see where this Tater thing goes. He's making it worse. And he's loving the money, and what his girlfriend is going to say, and what is But he's I don't know. What do you think? Do you think he's in California? Do you think he was at someone's place? What do you think?
My understanding, he's a couple miles from Old Man Nation. if that's true,
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think someone said he's in California. I don't believe he's in California. I believe he's somewhere safe, and he's hanging out with his buddies.
He's like all those YouTubers where they're always fantasizing about the YouTubers that are bigger than them.
Yep.
And getting the money easier than they get it. And there's always a bigger fish.
Correct.
You got to be happy with what you got. Like Sarasota Tim was at this campsite that was primitive. It was primitive campsite. That's what primitive means.
Right.
And I'm looking at it like it's beautiful. You're right there on the Atlantic Ocean, and it's rocky. So, of course it's rocky, so you don't have critters. That's what the rocks are for. And It's beautiful, and he's just talking. All he's doing is talking about all the stuff that's not there. Toilets.
Yeah, nothing's ever
restaurants.
Good. Yeah, nothing's ever good enough.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's fantastic. It'd be awesome.
Just like with Tater. I mean, I do agree with BlindViews. I mean, pulling all this crap. I mean, if I'm an RVer, I can be a simple RVer. I've got my trailer. I want plenty of money. I don't need all the behaviors. I need my fishing rod. I need my golf clubs and my swimsuit. And whatever food I can get, and I'm going to be staying at nice places. I have a generator. I can have propane for whatever I need, and I want to enjoy the country. All 50 states. Go to Alaska in the summertime. I mean, would you rather boondock in Alaska or boondock in Arizona? Where would you rather boondock at? I mean, Alaska. Wouldn't you rather boondock in Alaska?
I would think so, but I've heard Alaska has mosquitoes.
No, I understand. I understand that, but it's if you're inside, I understand that. We have mosquitoes here too as well, but it's all about enjoying. I mean, Alaska's a beautiful state, but I'm not going to be a tater having this big ass bus pulling my trailer with all my BS. All I need is a set of golf clubs. I love public golf courses. I love mini putting. I love water rides, whatever. And I'm going to go bike riding wherever I can go bike riding. If I'm going to be an RVer, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to go here. I'm in this state. I'm at this park here. This is where I went. To me, Tater's not an RVer. He's not. He's not a nomadic. He's just... He all he does is like drama. You don't go to Disneyland either, and I get that he wants to go. It's his business, but that's not you go there maybe once every 2 years with family, but you're mainly staying places and you're enjoying every state. Parts of Illinois are beautiful. You go enjoy someplace in Illinois for 3 weeks at a time, and then you move on to like upper Minnesota, the Great Lakes. You go to the Ohio. A good ride would be around for me to drive around Lake Superior. But he can't go to Canada because he's a felon. But if you're not a felon, you do that whole Lake Superior drive around. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's one of the things I really like about YouTube and people like Yumi and Geezer and that are just filming where they live. Because, I mean, yeah, you may not go vacation there because it's not a huge vacation spot, but you get to see what it's like to live there.
Right. Well, like when you went to the place and you sent me the hat, the Caterpillar.
Yeah.
It gives me an idea. Then you went where your son worked at. That gives me an idea. If I'm ever in that town to go, that gives me ideas of something.
Because you'll probably never go there, but you get a feel for it.
Right, and it's in my back. Or if I know somebody that goes there, hey, because I did tell somebody they were going there, and I said, hey, go check out Caterpillar. They were going to Illinois for like a week to see a friend. I said, go see the Caterpillar Museum. And they wrote it down on a piece of paper. Who knows they went?
Yeah, no, that one time you were hiking down in the Mississippi River under those big overpasses that were going over. That was cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On the other channel or my channel, this channel?
I don't know which channel.
I think it was recently.
What channel you go hiking?
Yeah, both I kind of do. So, yeah, I mean, I like hiking down by the river. It's a lot of fun down there. When you go down by the Minnesota, you just kind of follow the trail and you talk. You know what I'm saying? You're just bugging through the woods. It gives people ideas. It's like, the GoPro 13s now are $300.
Yeah, it looked like you were on the river where like the interstates are going across the Mississippi.
Yeah, that was 94. I was on there by the old Mighty Mo. Yeah, I was just kind of walk along. River.
And then you guys had that one where that bridge collapsed.
Correct. That's on the Mighty Mo over Minneapolis. So
yeah,
that got put up real quick. But the one thing about that collapse, they were so lucky because there was a school bus on that bridge. They're lucky the bridge didn't turn to the right. You know what I'm saying? Or go right like a ship would turn over. Because if the bus went straight down, so no kids got killed. If that bridge would have collapsed to the right or the left and flipped over, there would have been a lot more. All those kids would have been crushed. They got lucky that it came straight down. Because if they would have been at the end of the bridge where it came down, then there would have been more problems. It was only, but one too many, like 11. I don't know if you got killed, but they were damn lucky that it didn't flip over, and that bus went with those kids. So they got real. I think that bus is in some museum, I think. But I remember that happened on August 1st. Remember they put that bridge up in like 11 months. But that was when that came down. I mean, I crossed over that bridge in the morning on the way back from Little Canada. So it was kind of, and I crossed that bridge many times before that. So that was kind of weird to see that come down.
Yeah.
But it's just, when you see something like that in your city, I remember that. I'm like, are you kidding me? But so what's going on with? the Nomadic Fanatic? It just we'll see how long this lasts with him. And if you listen to the song this morning, just listen to the opening of Run Tater Run. And then,
you should do a song consoling BlindViews.
Like what?
I don't know, but shouldn't BlindViews be upset that his meal ticket went dark?
Yeah, he probably is. He probably is bummed out that he dark. That's his meal ticket. 'Cause he did his advertising thing. Nomadic Fanatic did, which I wouldn't advertise. I wouldn't have this guy advertise with me. So he talked about that, and then he ripped him at the end. Remember that? He did the last video. He agreed with him, but then at the end, what did he do? Well, he's got all those distractions, and he can't do this, and can't. He does the old, geez, good job, Tater. Good job, Tater. But then at the end, what does he do? Takes a run at him. So all the, the Squirrel Bay Parodies and the Nomadic, Barren Exposure, the cop callers and the Walmart callers are going to call. Oh, you can't do that stuff, So that's what he did. That's what he's not. If you have a problem with that, BlindViews, then do your own effing. Just like she admitted, she called the cops, man. My girlfriend. What the hell's wrong with you, girl? That was good to see. What do you think about her calling the show? I thought that was kind of it shows that she has some ovaries the size of oak trees. I like that.
Oh, I loved it. That was interesting hearing, because we've never heard her voice. So.
But I love it. She's showing the boys and girls that she's got some ovaries of oak trees. She's a grown ass woman. I loved it, man. Barren Exposure was in the room, trolling right along, having the time of his life. I thought that was great.
Yeah, Barry, you can call the show.
Yeah,
that'd be neat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's a fun live stream. That's something that's fun to do. But it was good to see him in the building, and she came on the show and had the time of her life.
I know you were even sad to cut it loose.
Yeah, I had to. I had to go. I had to get going. I was. Yeah. I had to, the warden had to get going. So when I get a live,
back in the whip.
When me and Ted do live streams together all the time on Fearmonger Radio, we would go for 2 hours because me and he would be talking about daily events. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And same thing with NFL. We will go on for an hour and 20 minutes because we'll talk about music in the middle of something. So me and him will have like a conversation, like me and you do. We'll have a conversation like two old people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what this is what a podcast is all about. Instead of yelling, hollering, screaming. But that was good to see my girlfriend come in. You had a chance to talk to the legendary figure on this video platform, but. Mark won't take my phone call anymore, so I don't know if he's mad at me, but if he is, that's the way she goes. So he can build a bridge to get over it. So
yeah, she says she's working on your solo.
Yeah, she said she was going to go in the trash because we were mad at each other. So then she said I'm back in the saddle. So our relationship broke up. She kicked me out of the house for like about a day. Yeah. She kicked me out of the house. She did the old get out of my house. You're dating the girl. I'm the poor boyfriend, right? And she's the wealthy woman who has a nice house. And I come home drunk and she kicks me out. She kicked me out of the house for like 24 hours. But then I
came home drunk and she had the locks changed.
Yep. She said, and she said, "You're not getting in, cowboy." She threw myself brown bags. I slept under the bridge. I came back. Yep. I apologized. She said, "Okay, so we had some makeup sex. Would you not agree? We had makeup sex. We had makeup sex.
That's the best.
Yeah, makeup sex. So it was it isn't like going to Sniffer's Row. I got the whole 9 yards from her. I apologized. I called her beta cock, not the C word, not the runt word, not rhyming with whatever. So she was misunderstanding. So I'm back in her good graces. She's come over to Valkyrie. Would you not agree? She's come over to Valkyrie.
Wow, you always try to make things black and white.
What do you mean black and white?
Team A, Team B, shirts and skins.
Yep.
I don't really think that way.
Well, like Dave goes, I can't believe you asked about being a cop caller. And I go, I'm not afraid. And I go, you sound like Santa Claus. I go, I'm not afraid to call people out. He goes, he always says I go in hard on people. It's like, well, I just speak the truth, you know.
Are you gonna be Team Dollar or Team Bricks?
Exactly. Are you going to be the brown shirts or are you going to be Valkyrie? You want to end this war or do you want to continue on? What do you want to do?
Is Saudi Arabia going to start selling oil in non-dollar currency?
Who knows? I don't know. Well, I don't know. You know what's interesting, speaking of that, you know that the hunch, Donald J. bitched about Venezuela that's got really heavy, dirty oil, but he wants it now. So it's like, I mean, because he bitched that it's very dirty oil because when they have to refine.
Well, our refineries are set up to do that. They're not set up for the oil we produce.
Right. Because he talked about that he said it's real dirty oil. It has to go to Houston, but now he wants to get it because they have a lot of oil. They have a ton of oil. You know, they have
and they're sending it out on boats to China instead of us.
I mean, if again, Venezuela could be a really good country if they would just learn to get along, and then they take the oil profits and maybe import garbage and make stuff out of garbage or something, and use that profit to make it a great country. Because it'd be a great country for vacation. Just like, could you imagine Afghanistan being the Switzerland of the Middle East? They have beautiful mountain ranges. It snows. Could you imagine that?
Well, Venezuela is like a poor person winning the lottery.
Yes. Yeah, it's just too bad. I've seen pictures of Venezuela. It's a beautiful country. It's just they can't pull their head out of their hindquarters. They just can't. Yeah. It's too bad. Like Vietnam is gotten more Americanish. You know, you go there and you can enjoy it. I mean, in theory, who won the war? We did. There's McDonald's there. They're Americanized. You know, they love American money. In Vietnam, they do. They love us.
Yeah, I was watching some shows about living in Vietnam, and they're showing the condo apartments you can live in if you're an expat.
Yep.
And the stuff they got, it looks really awesome.
Yeah, I used to work I work at the airport. I see once in a while the other company I work for, and he goes, "You ever want to go to Vietnam? You just pay for my flight. I'll show you and your wife around." He goes, "I'll be your." He goes, "You just pay for my flight. I'll pay for my own hotel, but I'll show you around Vietnam." Because his dad was a Viet Cong. His dad was, and he immigrated when he was like 10. So he goes, I know he went to Vietnam like 6 months ago for like a month. He had a great time. He goes back and sees his family. But he goes, "You want to go to Vietnam?" He goes, "I'll be more than happy to take you." He goes, "You're right. They love Americans." He goes, "We allegedly, you guys lost the war." He goes, "In theory, you won it because we're Americanized." He goes, "We love Americans. They love Americans over there." But he goes, anytime you want. I have another guy work at the airport. He goes, "Anytime I want to take." He goes, "If you want to go to Greece, I'll take you." He goes, "Just pay for my flight." He goes, "I'll take you to Greece." And I go, I might take you up on that someday. That take me to Greece. It's like me coming to see you in Chicago, and you show me around Chicago. What's his name? Ted took me when he was in New York, NYPD. When he was there, he took me around New York City in the police car, and we could park the police car anywhere because he put his little thing up. He showed me the entire, Manhattan. And because he knew New York, and that was, we were there for like a week. He would come pick us up, and he'd show us all over New York, and that was fun because New York is pretty eclectic. So when you have somebody like that he can show you the town,
it's weird just there being all that garbage just sitting out on the sidewalk. Right, that's just strange.
Like Wonder Hussy said, she had a friend that showed her all the back bars and everything else when they took her for a tour like about 8 years ago, and she would take her friends there too because she knows all the bars. And I sent her a message one day, "You should be a Vegas give tours that because she knows all the bars and all the places to go to." So it's just I'd love to have a shuttle and have people drive you around Minneapolis, St. Paul for a whole day and give them the whole rundown of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Starting where Prince lived and work your way towards St. Paul and stop at 5A Club and whatever and have some thing. But I think it's a great thing to know about other countries, reach out, meet people. But so what's going on with your boy Timmy? What's going on with his young ex? I know it's a big thing, this motorcycle thing going on. I saw New York Dan's doing that. So is that motorcycle thing still in the building? What's going on with that?
He's supposed to go camp and take his motorcycle trip to Key West, and then that got kind of. He went like maybe 30 or 50 miles down and came back, and now he's where he used to live on the Boynton Beach Inlet with this Ted and Jolene. It's probably the best of his life. Him living at Ted and Jolene's was probably the best he ever had it. Mm-hmm. And so now he's back there trying to rekindle it. We'll see how it goes.
Because I see New York Daniel's been doing some. I've been wanting to see the titles, and I haven't seen anything about what's his name, Dingling. What's Dingling do? Is he still doing a daily one?
Yeah, he's kind of down in the dumps because he's sitting in the 900s and he just can't get over that 1,000.
Oh, really? What do you say?
Yeah. So you can just tell he's getting depressed about it. But like, do I not please you people? Are you not entertained? You know, kind of one of those deals.
Did you ever hear me, bitch? I mean, I didn't really. I mean, I'm over 1,000 right now, and I'm getting closer and closer to the hourly, thing. I'm getting closer and closer.
Yeah, but imagine if you still weren't there yet.
It never occurred to me. I mean,
he's sitting at like 977. So I can understand where he's at. Because I know when I got up there, it slowed way down.
Correct.
And then people were talking about it, and I didn't really want to talk about it.
Because I don't know what I have right now. I think I have 1,077, I think. But that doesn't mean I got a lot because of the Nomadic Fanatic. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch on that one when I did one on a video of my car, and then I did the one with the girl. I videotaped her talking about it, That one got me about 20 subs right out of the gate. And I get it. Not everyone's... This is an audio podcast, and I think people come to listen. You know what I'm saying? And they'll come in, and they'll whatever. I do all kind. You talked about the one walking down by the bridge. But
I wonder if that AI is really helping people, or
it depends. Okay, look at our girlfriend. How Squirrel Bait does it. Like someone said, the way she did it on us was funny, and some people thought it was funny as hell. I mean, one that New York Dan did on BlindViews was funny, but it also made it look bad. But I would still say thank you very much. Where that pissed off BlindViews, he did. You know what I'm saying?
But if it's only giving you 1,000 or 2,000 views, I don't know if it's really worth it.
I totally agree.
I don't know how much time you spend on it, but I imagine it's at least 4 hours.
Well, absolutely. When I used to do, what the hell was that? GoAnimation.com. It used to take me 15 minutes because if you just type it, you would click on the person, type in what you want to say. So if I was going to do one on Squirrel Bait, let's say there was one where it would be a newscaster, it would be a woman, so it would be Squirrel Bait. So I'd say, Squirrel Bait the next section, so it would take me maybe 10 minutes, depending on how much I want her to talk. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she would do like a YouTube drama. Squirrel Bait talks to your drama. So you click on the face, then you go to the next section. But that was easy and quick. I could do it in 15 minutes. Where what she's doing and what everybody else doing, it takes time. And you better, and I get if you're monetized, you're not making a lot of money unless you're getting 10, 20,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then it's only a minute or 2 minutes. You got to get to the 8-minute mark.
Correct. So, I get it. it's, I think she does it because she likes doing it. She's a very creative, smart young lady, and she likes doing that stuff, and I'm happy for her. New York Dan, he's not smart enough. He's having someone do it for him. You know what I'm saying? His nephews are making it. They do it, and they give it to him. Hang on a minute. I think we have Casey Gritz. Hang on.
Call. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yo.
Hey, this is barium exposure.
Guess what? You're with Carl. What's happening?
I'm with Carl. Hey, Carl, this is Chris Google Maps. How's it going?
I'm hanging out in the house that JJ built.
Oh, my goodness. How nice of JJ to buy you.
He's a dude.
Yeah, it's an investment because he's investing in his own entertainment because he can watch you make videos in your new studio. And now he's a property owner in the great state of Illinois.
Yeah.
And you have your group home out there with your chicklets out there. How's the group home handling your chicklets? You lost another quarterback to ACL. What's going out there in KC?
I got to tell you that the vibe is weird because nobody cared about that game, but kind of the sentiment around here was people were curious what Minshew was going to look like since Mahomes is probably going to miss 4 games next year at least or whatever. And then Mahomes goes out or Minshew goes out and gets hurt. Oh man, people just forget how bad they were 10, 15 years ago. They were horrible. It was like that every week.
Right. Yeah, because I couldn't believe you lost to Tennessee Tater Tots. I'm like, are you kidding me? You lost to the Tater Tots? Come on.
Well, I can't believe that they were playing to win. They should be playing for draft position too.
Yep.
Now you can root for the Bears.
That's actually my other team. That's my NFC team because I have family from Chicago.
So what do you? Okay, real quick. We talked about my girlfriend. We kissed and made up. We had makeup sex on the live stream. Me and Squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
What's your thoughts on my girlfriend having makeup sex?
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was like his LARPer.
Yep.
Heavy that was not squirrel bait. That was New York Dan's girlfriend / beard, Leslie. Think about it. Think about the way she was talking. She was like, "Hey, it's me, Squirrel Bait." Couldn't figure out how to turn the speakers on the computer down. That was not Squirrel Bait. Squirrel Bait makes advanced AI videos. That was Leslie, New York Dan's beard / girlfriend.
You're gonna be. I had to cut her off because I could hear in the background. So it's like, I hated to do it to her, but it's like it's like they do when you call a radio station. What do they always say? Turn down your radio. You know what I'm saying? But
she sounded lovely. I'm sure New York Dan has a lot of fun hanging out with her. Yeah.
She's gonna get pissed now. She's gonna get mad. But it was fun to have her come on the show.
She also thought that picture that Mark posted of the clearly photoshopped bus, that he was trying to act like it was real.
Yes. That's pretty funny. I saw that. He's mad at me. He won't take my call anymore. He won't take my call. So.
He's mad at both of you, I saw.
Yeah, he knows.
Try and give him a call.
No, I'm not going to give him a call because it's going to ring. And if he comes on, he's going to be angry, so.
You tried to call him and he didn't answer?
He didn't answer, so I'm not going to bother. I mean, I'm not mad. He's just mad at us. It's like whatever. It's like I said, and I'm not here ripping the guy, but he made his money and his time by ripping on who? Sarasota Tim. You know what I'm saying? So this idea of bullying is a very overused word. You know, it's called giving people crap and having some fun with the grown ass men and women. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hate.
BlindViews needs to change and go after you because that gave him that one gave him the most views.
Who said you were bullying?
What's his name? Said that he would talk about bullying. Mark did. So he mentioned me that I'm bullying. You know, because what's her name? When I did the video on Tater's girlfriend. You know, she talked about bullying and that Tater's getting bullied. It's like Tater's not getting bullied, okay? Tater does his share of BS, you know, so Mark was lumping me in on this behavior because he's mad because he's trying to be a white hat for Sarasota Tim and he doesn't like BlindViews. So, I get it. That's his opinion.
I don't think he's mad at you.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's fine.
Maybe he was busy. I don't think he's mad at you.
I don't think so either. He gets butt hurt, but he gets over it.
Yeah, but
I don't think he's. I don't know. I was kind of confused about the whole thing too, when you were saying that he said the P word thing. I also was confused about what you were talking about. I think it's just a misunderstanding.
I know. The way he said it, the way it was worded to me, and I kind of hesitated at the end of it. And if I was wrong, the way I interpreted it, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. You know?
Yeah. I kind of misunderstood that thing too. But I don't think he's mad at you. And if he is mad at you, then that's too bad. But I mean, that's the way she goes.
He'll build a bridge and get over it. You know what I'm saying? He'll build that bridge and get over it. Never say it's your wife. I did told my wife, and she said, "What did you say to me?" She was so mad at me one day. I told her to build a bridge and get over it. She looked at me and goes, "What did you say?" So anyway, but she would never say it to your wife when she's in a fit of rage. She'll probably she was ready to snap my neck and send my soul to hell right there on the spot. So she always said, "No body, no crime." But
well, you know how you talk. You know how you talk about how Dinger was scared when they were having that interview in Florida?
Yes.
That's the same look you have when your wife would take you driving in that 4-wheeler when you were on the beach or at that Caribbean Ocean.
Oh, that when I was in the vehicle and she was taking me for a ride.
Yeah, she would just
diaper
drive
was
crazy, and you'd be hanging on to the Jesus bar going, oh my God.
Hey, she's a crazy driver because when we did that, she always said, "I'm driving," so I don't get to drive. When we do those things, I don't drive. She does because she's nuts. So, well, she's a horrible nighttime driver, and I have to tell her all the time, slow down or watch out. She gets all mad. I go, slow down, be careful. Because I told her one day, by the love of God, why you haven't killed me. Because one day she pulled out in front of somebody, and I looked at her and I go, guess who gets hit first? I do. What are you doing? You know, because she just took a left turn one day.
The driver always has to protect themselves.
I just looked at her and I go, what are you doing? I didn't see him. I go, well, I did. So that's why I go, what are you doing? Gun it. Because there's this truck's coming at us. I'm like, Jesus Christ, girl, what are you doing? Because I sometimes just don't know distance. I'm like, okay, well, you can tell that to the coroner when they pry my body out of the truck, you know.
Then Barry McAllister can go to your funeral.
Mm-hmm. He'll come to my funeral. So did you see the clone? What'd you think about his video? Do you think he's going to quit? I think he's not going anywhere. Would you not agree with Alfie? He's not going anywhere.
He'll quit for like a couple months, and then he'll come back and do the same stuff he does now.
Yeah, the line there in the line now. I mean, he's going to build his house.
He's got nothing to do.
Man, he's in the she shed. But
he's waiting to start building his house.
Whenever he gets around to it, you know, good old bear and exposure.
He's waiting for JJ to pay to build his house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see the video that Sarasota Tim posted about Christmas?
No.
Did you see it, Carl?
I've seen them all. I love his stuff.
There's a new one. It's like a full minute long, and it's like what he's doing for Christmas. And
at the end he has 0
and I got
views.
the camper all decorated. No, he's getting ready for Christmas, and he calls Tammy, but she can't come over because she's with the grandkids. And he tries to go to McDonald's and get a cup of coffee, but they're closed. And he tries to go to Walmart, but they're closed because it's Christmas. So he goes home and he cooks a steak dinner for one, and he watches Grit TV. And at the end of it, he's crying and he says, "I crushed it."
Yeah, and he had gotten 0 views or something. It was hilarious.
Oh my God, it's the best. That Sarasota Tim is the best.
Whoever that is knows a lot about his backstory because he's got all the stuff in there.
I wonder if that pisses off Sarasota Tim. I guarantee it that makes him rage.
So I logged in from a blank website, like a fresh YouTube that I've never typed anything into before, and I typed in Sarasota Tim, and I clicked short, and those videos showed up. The Sarasota Tim videos showed up.
Oh yeah, they're excellent.
Awesome, because that means that somebody searches for him, like when he meets those random people and gives them his business card or whatever. If they search for him, that means those videos will pop up. And
in every video he's got that shirt. Give me money.
Yep, I saw that. That's hilarious. That's funny. Someone's got a lot of time on their hands. I'd be happy if I was Sarasota Tim talking about me. It's like, I don't know why Sarasota Tim bitches. Let the haters talk about you. He doesn't realize that the strike channels is ruining the fun. Let them talk about you. What's it? The Yankees in the South. Yankee in the South. There's like 3 channels that just talk about them endlessly talk about them. Passing New Productions talks about the Daily Woo every single day, and they talk about all these people. Let them talk. But, it's...
I would think that AI, like that Sarasota Tim, I think once he's got, like, the main body in there, maybe he can do them quicker. Because some of the stuff's just stuff that's already in
once you put let's say I put a picture of you in there, I think once it's in there, you just drag it in and then you do what you need. So Dave told me that once you put the picture of the person in there, then it's in the system. So then you just need to pull it over. So once you create a character, it's in there.
Every time he uses the AI version of Tammy in his videos, it's the same person.
Yeah.
So
it remembers it.
How about Dan's person he uses for tea buckets?
Oh, the Granny Warbucks one.
Yeah.
She really does look like a grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Grandma that's been rode hard and put away wet.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's more?
I cannot find the video where he says that he wants to fight you. I'm not watching like 5 hours of.
It's in his last. It's his last live stream, and it's in the middle, isn't it? Isn't it, Carl? It's like in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
It's. He says he.
And he doesn't spend a lot of time on it like he did the mosquito guy. He just kind of mentions it in a 2 or 3 minute segment.
It's the live that's like 3 hours long.
No, the latest one. The latest live.
His last one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he says he'll come pick me up at the airport, even though he can't see. And it's like, really? And it's like, okay, sure, I'll meet you at a park.
He'll get an Uber to pick you up, and the Uber driver can watch you fight.
Yeah. So it's like, he
doesn't realize that's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not. It's not gonna. It's like he's like, I'm scared of his young ass, Mr. House Mouse.
I'm younger than you guys, and I don't think I don't know that there's anything that I would rather do less than get in a fight.
I totally agree.
So I can't imagine being his age and wanting to challenge somebody to a fight.
Well, I'm under his.
Both lose.
I'm under
you
his.
Both have a heart attack.
I'm under his skin, just like I think Scotty sent me a message that when New York Dan was at that store, because I did my video in my office, right, and it's always an eclectic in the back, with my stuff, and he was at a store, and he goes, "This looks like Cowpote's room." So I was in his head while he's doing a video. Because my background is on purpose, is the more the merrier, because look at Barnum exposure, me grabbing my hindquarters. He put that up as a thumbnail. He can't get over my steering wheel on my PT Cruiser, that something's on that steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the visualization of what he sees. You know what I'm saying?
It's barbecue sauce.
Yeah, whatever is on there. I mean, so that's what So he. So it's just kind of funny. I did write. This will be up tonight. I did a Run Tater Run song, opening up. It's a great song. So you can hear that tonight. It's a great song. Run Tater Run. So it talks about Cortez and the sucker punch. I put it in there, wrote it, and it wrote for 3 minutes while she was grooming Coco Banana. So did you get your Christmas card yet, Carl?
No, not yet.
Okay. Because I know she shipped it out.
I should get it soon.
It should be there by now.
It might be. I got to go to the post office box to get it. Mm-hmm. I don't go every day.
Right. Well, so it should be there. I love sending one to Fat Boy. He'd get every year I'd send him one. He'd get all mad and rage on this live stream that I sent him a Christmas card. He'd get mad, threaten me. He was going to call the police on me for sending him a Christmas card. He'd get all mad. I miss Papa Grizz.
Oh, did you say you're starting a new job where it'll be like a daily route where you get to come home every day?
Carl?
Hello?
Yeah, what?
Did you say
I
you're
phone fell on
starting a
the
new job?
truck.
Where it's like a single day route where you wait to go?
Yeah, it's like a 9-10 hour day, 5 days a week. Home every night, Monday or Saturday and Sunday off.
Nice.
With the ability to get overtime if you want it.
Well, if you're working 10 hours a day, you should already be getting.
There's a special law in Illinois where you don't get overtime till 50 hours.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yuck.
Because we're so corrupt. I mean, now JJ can vote in Illinois now too.
Yeah, now that he has a regret.
Yeah.
What's Thick and Rich doing these days? What's Thick and Rich doing? Thick and Rich. What is she doing these days?
Oh, MzVicky?
Yes, Thick and Rich.
She's doing an advent calendar. It's not overly exciting. She talks a little bit about Tim. I think she's getting bored with trying to do a video every day.
Yeah, you can't. That's something you have. Wandering Gypsy tried that last year, and she only lasted half a month. And she tried to do it in Vlogmas because what's her name? What's her name? Chris the girl is trying it too as well. And it's like I was doing a video every day on my other channel because I was out running around for like 3 years I was way ahead of my time, way ahead, just like in this channel. I'm caught up, and whenever I put a video, I will have a cooking show for you, Casey. It's a Christmas breakfast for you, so it will be a Christmas morning. Okay. You will get your Casey. I was telling a friend of mine about that. I showed him a video one day. He goes, "Why do you call it?" I said, "Well, I have a caller. We were friends." And I said he was whining one day at McDonald's, at Burger King, at Perkins. He didn't get what he wanted, so it's his famous cooking show. With a Perkins spatula, and then what's his name pisses and moans it's burnt all the time. Beef stew, complains that it's burnt. And I said, he gets all triggered because I don't do it good enough. So
I think MzVicky. I quit watching her videos actually.
Yeah, she's.
I don't want to troll her. I don't want to participate with her because I think she gets her feelings hurt. So I don't want to do that because I don't have a personal problem.
No, I don't. I don't hate her. I just her makeup. No one cares about it. No one cares.
I did look at her channel to see what she'd been posting, and I think her videos are down to where they're only getting like 300 views now.
Yeah, because she's doing it.
Is it because she said that she gave him money? Like, did people abandon her because she admitted to giving Sarasota Tim money? I'm curious. Why would she go from 1,000 to 300?
Yeah, why I talked about on the show. Well, she admitted it, and even Carl here says he's going to give him money. Same thing with Scooter.
Yeah, someone's in my comments, and they told me they were leaving because of it.
Yeah, because you
gave him money, or because you said you would give him money?
Because I was going to give him $20 if he did, if he danced for me, but he didn't dance for me, so I don't have to give him any money.
Well, yeah.
I'm getting ready to make a new account. I'm getting ready to make a new username, a new channel. I'm going to start over, and I'm going to see if I can get New York Dan to give me his PayPal or something, and I'm going to give New York Dan money to do reviews because he's my favorite YouTuber now.
What he blocked?
I have to start. I can't use any of my existing accounts because people are on to me. So I got to make a new one.
So you want New York Dan's PayPal?
I like the way too busy one.
That one. So I have a couple. That one's still around, but the Casey Grits one I had to nuke because I was being wrongfully accused of being impersonating Dinger, which I did not do. I was being wrongfully accused. It's a fake news. It's a witch hunt. I never did any of that. That was somebody else. So I had to nuke that account, which sucked because that was like my main account. So I'll have to make a new one. But yeah, I gotta get in with New York Dan, and then I'm gonna send him money and see if he'll make a video for me, and I'm sure he will. And then with that account, since that account will be fresh, I might see if I can get Sarasota Tim to do something too.
You're a pig. You're a pig. You hear me? You're a pig. You're an absolute pig.
We'll see.
So I'm
sure going to give New York Dan money.
Because she admitted she gave to Tim, and I talked about it on the show, so people probably heard that why she would. Because I told you she's a do-gooder. She's a do-gooder. That's what she's just like. She's just like my we make up sex with Squirrel Bay Parody. She's a do-gooder. You know what I'm saying? And she's
Carl, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't she say that it was when him and Tammy were traveling and she got them a hotel room?
Yes. And she felt sorry for him.
It was something like that. I don't have a problem with people that give YouTube people money.
Not Tim.
As long as they're not being.
Well, but if your channel is based on bashing on this guy, why would you put him up in a hotel room? Because she was making videos about him before that.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I mean, this behavior is very strange.
But she's a do-gooder. If she could meet him,
I think you should be able to tip your creator.
Well, whatever. I don't agree.
I don't want if you like, just like tipping your waitress.
Oh, come on! You sound like Wonder Hussy. God, give me a break. You sound like
I do think that it's fine to like. Okay, I wouldn't do it. So I guess I would do it, but I think I think like it's fine to do it. I just wouldn't do it because, like, why would I tip? It's not like tipping your waiter. It's like if you go see a movie at the movie theater, and then the next week when you go back, you give the guy that sold you the tickets an extra $5.
Maybe, or it's like when I go to Jersey Mike's, they always ask for a tip.
Right.
Do you tip them?
No.
Okay, then why would you tip MzVicky?
I wouldn't tip a YouTube creator, but if Tim actually went all the way down to Key West and paid for a site and actually slept in the tent, had to waddle in and out of that tent 5 times in the middle of the night to go pee, that would be funny. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I think he did camp there, but I think it was such a miserable time that he doesn't want to show anybody the video because he's trying to live this fantasy that he was going to go camping and have fun. I think it sucked so bad that that's why he abandoned it.
There's so much.
Because when you're 20, you can camp all night, drink all night, and camp all night, and then you wake up at 7 in the morning and pee like a racehorse. But when you're an old man, you got to be peeing all night long.
Tell you what, there's so much trolling going on my channel with Squirrel Bait and this beef stew guy. I mean, Jesus, there's just so much trolling going on here. It's unbelievable. I
think Beef Stew has like 30 accounts.
He does a lot of he counter trolls himself all the time.
Has he been posting videos? He doesn't show up in my feed.
I don't think so. I don't know what he's doing these days.
Yeah, I don't follow him.
No, I don't either.
So I don't know.
But I do see the Nomadic Fanatic ones are like we're getting over the one that me and you did together, Carl. That's 160 in the audio. That's pretty bizarre to get that many for an audio. So, Bear Exposure, the New World Order, the one he did has got 41. So when he was on with Bear Exposure,
he blocked me from the comments. On all of mine are blocked from the comments on his channel, so he's on to me too. But I can reply to him when he comments on other people's stuff.
Yeah, he blocked me too as well. Bear Exposure, he blocked me too as well. He's blocked me as well, so I'm blocked. He can come over to mine, which is fine. I appreciate that. I really, really do. He coming over and kicking some ass. I appreciate it. So, but there's
his last video only got 296 views.
Oh, really?
Barium Exposure?
Yeah, and then the other one's 138, 626, 646. So he's not even cracking 1,000.
I think like 96 of those views are Cowpote.
Yeah. So let me look here, MzVicky. Let's see what she has here now. Okay, she's got 300 today. Yesterday was only 135. Let's all be nice for a day or two. Yeah, okay, 54 seconds. And 445, 44. So she's not. Usually she has more than that. So she's, people.
She has like 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah. So and I know because she made her whole money on Sarasota Timmy. So if she'd stick to Sarasota,
I'm looking at Darling. Darling's at 4,000, 5,000, 5,000, 6,000, 6,000. So Darling's crushing it.
Correct, because I'm multitasking and I get it. But if MzVicky, when she confessed to giving money, that was the end of the channel because you're going to bitch about him being a grifter, but it's like giving Carl alcohol, and he's supposed to be a recovering alcoholic, right? I complain about Carl drinking, but here's a case of Grain Belt beer. You know what I'm saying? So she complains about him being a grifter, but what is she doing? Giving him money. So you can't have it both. Line then or line now, right?
Yeah.
Line then or line now. So I don't know, but yeah, good old Miss.
Oh, did you buy a mixer?
Did you get a mixer yet?
I got a cheap little $30 Walmart one, but I'm waiting till next year to get the big one. Because the one I want's like $600, $700.
Yeah, that cheap one's not going to have good. I don't think it would have very good quality.
Right.
I've wasted $30 on stuff.
Hey, I told him I would give him my Alexa one that doesn't have the reverb in it for free. I would ship it to him, and he would have a mixer without the reverb. I told him I'd ship it, but he didn't want it.
Well, go ahead, ship it.
But you said you didn't want it because it doesn't have the reverb.
Oh, you want the reverb?
Yeah, but now you're making me look like an asshole.
Well, because you told. Well, that's true. We're both assholes. You know that. So you told me no on the phone. I told you I would give it to you.
Yeah, go ahead and ship it out because that'll give me more time to research the bigger one I want because that's gonna be a lot of money. I don't want to pull the trigger and then be disappointed.
What I'll do is I'll before I ship it out, I'll get you an extension that you can ship the phone into, and I'll plug it into it. So I'll have to get the extension to plug into the phone. I'll go up to what the hell is that place up there in Hopkins, Bud Music, and say I need a cord because the cord that you plug into it comes in the mixer, and I'll plug it in. Then you'll need a cord to plug into the thing to plug into your phone, a cord to plug in there, that you can get probably at Best Buy or something. So then it will plug into your phone like I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So then you'll be able...
because eventually I want to be better than BlindViews and rub it in. Look, I'm working all week with overtime, and I can do it better than you when you're home all day doing nothing.
The green screen in the back would be great. You'd have a picture of me in the background while you have the green screen, the exact screen. That'd be hilarious as hell.
I got my green screen on the way because it's only like $40.
So when I do
the backgrounds of everybody,
Carl,
take New York Dan's background, take Barium Exposure's She Shed, take like Mark's desert background, just take everybody's background and just alternate.
So Carl, when I do get this shipped to you, text me your real address so I can ship it to your house instead of to your P.O. box. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you my real address.
What?
I'll give you my real address.
Yeah,
he's going to give you JJ's address.
Yeah, I'll give you JJ's address in Illinois.
So I'll get that extension to put into the thing so you'll have it, and then all you need is a phone cord. What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone.
Okay, so there'll be an extension that you plug into the phone, and then you'll have like a thing that will plug into your cell phone. So you'll probably have to bring it in and say, "Hey, listen, I have this thing. I need to plug it into my iPhone." So you can take a phone call. Will come through. So, but when it's sitting downstairs, the reverb doesn't work. So it goes, but it's really easy to handle. That way, then all you need is a headset, and then you'll be ready to go. You won't need to go to the mixer because you pissed him on the phone.
Yeah, because when I get the final one, I know it's going to cost some money, but I want to get the right one. So I
understand.
I'm there,
I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good sound, but once I get the cord from the guy, whatever else, and I'll throw it in a box for you, and I'll ship it to you, young ass. So there's no crime.
Yeah. Cool.
So, but anyways, no, it's this drama with what do you think about this drama with the Nomadic Fanatic, Casey? What do you think?
Like I said, I mean, well, I don't. So I know that that's a lot of like drinking and stuff going on there, and that is when people that wouldn't usually fight. But I think I don't know. I would guess that this is like, you know how they say when people see celebrities in public, they try and get them to start a fight with them or something like that?
Correct.
Like sue them, or like they'll try and get them to hit him like in a car accident or something like that. I think that if Tater really did hit somebody, and there were a lot of witnesses, and there was this fantasy that he's got all this money and everything, I would think that there would be like a legitimate police action. This person would be trying to sue him. What I think really happened is that there was like a little ruckus, and everybody was messing with him, and he got his feelings hurt, and he left and went to California with his girlfriend, whatever her name is.
Yeah, so I think he's loving the drama because it's going to grow his channel. He's going to get money. He makes money. He knows drama. He knows it. He loves it. So he's loving the drama.
I just don't think, like, even if he sucker punched the guy, I don't think he's breaking somebody's jaw. Unless it really was an old man in a wheelchair, then maybe, but...
Yeah.
Well, I saw a video of
and I don't see him sucker punching somebody.
he would never.
I can see him being upset and screaming and crying, but I don't see him hitting somebody.
Yeah, he's not.
I don't think he knows how to fight. He doesn't look like somebody that has ever been in a fight.
Well, anybody who's a convicted felon, who does that kind of behavior, he doesn't have any self-control. That's the problem. He has no self-control. That's his problem.
Yeah, but it's felonies burglary.
But still, it's still no self-control. It's still no self-control. It's just when you're stealing something.
It doesn't have anything to do with fighting.
Well, I know, but when you go that level of being a felon, Carl, you don't have any self-control. This is just something he doesn't have. He doesn't have self-control. You're just going to punch somebody because they tell you to F off. You don't do that kind of behavior. I mean, I've had people call me filthy, dirty names at work. Some people have yelled at me. I just say thank you. I've been insulted by better. I mean, I get it, man. I get you guys all the time yell at me on the websites. I just say at job sites. I say thank you very much. Merry Christmas. I mean,
yeah. Well, it's just like him and BlindViews are the same way, where they cry about the same troll comments all the time.
Yeah.
Living in the basement, mommy. Who cares?
Right. No, I know. Well, BlindViews.
I think people that are that sensitive, they usually don't fight. Like, that's not the outlet that they take. I don't know. Like I said, with alcohol involved and maybe drugs or whatever, things are off like normal behavior is off the table. But I think like really crybaby sensitive people, I don't think they actually have enough balls to fight anybody.
Yeah. Right. I mean, like BlindViews, I can tell him under skin. He says he come pick me up at the airport. Really? Because someone say call the show. Didn't they say that in the live stream?
What he has in common with Tater is they both posture to look like something that they're not, right? Tater has all these Harley Davidson biker t-shirts. He's got all these tattoos. But really, he's like a goofball that likes to play with his cats in his camper, right?
Correct.
And BlindViews has like a neck tattoo, and he has his house decorated like a vampire, and he's got like the piercings because he wants you to see him and think, whoa, I better not mess with that guy. And that is not the guy that is going to like kick your ass. The guy that's going to kick your ass is the guy that you don't see it coming and doesn't have to present that, right?
Right.
So that's another, like, I'm not like a fan of Nomadic Fanatics where like I'm going to be upset if he got in a fight or anything. But like, he's like the least likely guy, like BlindViews. He can say he's going to meet you and fight you, but he wants to say that because he doesn't want the actual, like, he doesn't want the business. He wants to try and intimidate you before you would ever mess with him. He lives in Harrisburg, in like a rough city, right?
Right.
Don't approach this guy that looks like a biker, like he's going to shiv you. Like, stay away from him.
With his cane. See, here's the whole thing. I told somebody, let's say I did get in a fight with a guy for some reason. I'm in Harrisburg, and I go to a park, and he meet and I beat the crap out of the guy. God forbid, I'm not a fighter. You know what he would do? He would come to court with a cane. He would come to court to sue me with a cane.
He's a handicapped guy.
He would.
Yeah.
He would come with a cane, and let's say we got in a fight and I knocked him out. And his wife's crying, whatever. I get sued, whatever. I have to go. I have to come to Harrisburg and go and I go there and I say, okay, whatever. And the guy's like, how do you plead? Well, I guess I plead. You beat up this poor white boy and with this road hard poor boy wet with a cane. How dare you? You know what I'm saying? How dare you beat up a cripple? Because that's what he would do. And let's say he wants to fight me, but as soon as God, I win. I'm not saying I'm going to beat the guy, but I give him a nice sock across the face. I break his jaw. Or I knock him down all cold, and all of a sudden I get sued because, and then he comes in with a cane. The old cane he was wearing. Remember, when he was at the mall and he got kicked out.
Oh, I remember.
And he has the cane, right? Comes walking in with his wife. Look what he did to my crippled husband. He broke his nose and he beat him up in the park. That's what he would. It's because he parks in handicap spots. He does. He gets out with his cane. He stumbles into the bar. He stumbles in. And Godfrey, he drinks he drinks cheap beer. He does because he has no money. He's poor, so he drinks Modelo. He does. He drinks beer.
Modelo's expensive.
Yeah, he went on and on about that too. The beer stuff.
it just the
I think he
beard.
says he quit drinking.
Yeah, right.
He does. He did say he quit drinking.
Yeah, okay.
He probably doesn't drink.
He's funny. I love giving him crap. I'm under his skin. Some guy with 1,000 subs is under his skin. I find myself, I compliment myself that I'm in his head, pissing and moaning. He's fun to talk about, give him credit, because he listens to everything I do. He listens to these audios because he's got nothing else to do. He doesn't work for a living, so what does he think he does all day? He masturbates, defecates, and urinates. That's all he does. And watches YouTube. That's all he does. And I love how he throws his wife under the bus. Me and the missus. No, she doesn't watch. Like, my wife does knitting while I'm doing my podcast, okay? She's in the knitting she's watching soap operas. Okay? It's like, yeah, okay. Me and my wife watch YouTube together. Let's watch Carl together, I don't think...
Let's watch something that we hate together.
Exactly. Let's have that. Speaking of that, one time I was watching about these KKK people, right? And the wife goes, her and her husband weren't getting along, right? So guess what? They found love together by going in the basement of someone's houses and getting together brochures for the KKK and handing them out in the neighborhood. So they would be in the basement of the house every night putting together pamphlets to hand to people about hatred. That's how they found love. The connection was hatred towards people of color. That's how they found love. Like, really?
There's someone for everyone.
I'm like, really? Well, like I said, thick and rich, she's the lock. Who's the key? Not this cowboy. Not this cowboy. Thick and rich, man. Thick and rich. Morning. So I know Carl gets all mad when I call her thick and rich. Don't you, Carl?
Yeah, but I love Monty Python. I think she should embrace that.
Monty Python.
Monty Python is funny.
Yeah, she is. She's a good shit. But could you imagine getting thick and rich on this show? I mean, I guarantee it. BlindViews has already found out that she's on the show. What's her name?
See, I'm on board with Casey Gritz about thick and rich. That she does take things a little personally, and I don't really want to dig on her.
Right.
And I think she's okay. She's fine.
No, I think
I think like not everybody is cut out for the pushbacks that they get for having a YouTube channel, right?
Right.
Like, I would say that she's telling the truth when she says like that she doesn't like. I think that she thinks that she's offering him advice, like good advice, and I think that that's what in her mind her platform is. But she doesn't realize that the people that are like watching her, the haters, that like that they take that as like criticism, and it's just like another opportunity to bitch about the guy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why she would think like, well, why wouldn't I give him money? I'm trying to help him.
Yes,
right?
She's a do-gooder. She's a do-gooder.
Yeah, right. So I also think that she's just not equipped for the like New York Dan. He gets thrashed in his comments all the time, and he just replies, and he thinks it's funny, right?
Yes.
Like, I think that it hurts her feelings, so that's why I don't want to like troll her. I don't want to, because I don't genuinely want to hurt anybody's feelings. If I send New York Dan a troll comment, he knows what it is. It's like Dinger blocked me because I was saying, please give Dinger money. He has a GoFundMe. He must need money. So he can't handle the trolling either. But like, some of the people can. Like Darling always fights right back at the people that leave her comments. And like when Mark was still making Sarasota Tim videos, he would comment back. So like some people can handle it, but I think Vicky can't. So I don't want to be like actually mean.
No, I'm not mean to her. She's just she's thick and rich. She's
I know. I don't think thick and rich is mean, but she might, right?
Morning.
I like that one better.
Morning. And driving, looking for a spot to park her car. That just drives me insane. Just park the damn car, I told it to Sue Ellen one day.
I gotta go.
Okay, hey, thanks for coming on, Carl. I do gotta cut you too as well. We're getting at that 190, but I appreciate both you guys calling into the show. Okay, Carl, anything
All right.
Carl, anything you want to say on the way out the door?
Guys.
Anything you want to say on the way out the door, Carl?
No, I'm all good.
Thanks for coming on, Carl. We'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?
All right, cool. Thanks. See you guys.
There he goes. Well, I appreciate those guys coming on the show. It's a lot of fun. That was a good show. Anyways, you guys, we'll be this long. We'll play the one real quick here. But remember, the military, the armed forces, all the branches, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, the Emergency Coast Guard, in uniform. We thank you so much for the service of this country. Without little nothing at all the wars have been fought for us. We appreciate 1 and 2, forgotten, Vietnam, and your choices in life. Make good choices to be good places. Don't drink and drive. We always are. Safe sex is an issue through a pill. It's not a very Christian thing to be doing to not like 2 men, but watch 2 women. And I wouldn't shower in the shower at Penn State. Would you shower in the shower at Penn State? No. All right, Tate. Here's the other Tater song, you guys. And we'll head on. Appreciate you guys coming to the show. Here we go. Here's the second one.
Yeah, dust on the dash, cracked windshield, desert sun chewing that old RV. You laughed at the sign, welcome courtside, said ain't a soul on earth gonna cage me tonight. CB chatter in the neon truck stop. Y'all see Tater boy, he slipped the cuffs. You topped off the tank, left a crumpled tin. Muttered to yourself, I ain't going in again. Run, Tater, run, Nomadic, Fanatic on the highway. Son, they're flashing them lights in the rear view glass. Turn yourself in or burn that gas. Run, Tater, run, you can't hide from what you've done. Courtside knows and the words out fast. Run, Tater, run. Saw your face on the barroom TV. Old-timer spit said he looks like me. Sheriff chewing eyes saying he'll come through. Every lost soul cuts this desert in two. You pull to the side by a rusted sign. Head starts shaking like a busted line. Talk to the mirror, scars and all. Stand like a man who just keeps stalling. Run, Tater, run, Nomadic, Fanatic on the highway. Son, they're flashing them lights in the rear view glass. Turn yourself in or burn that gas. Run, Tater, run, you can't hide from what you've done. Courtside knows and the words out fast. Run, Tater. Sucker punch pride in a parking lot fight. One bad swing, now they read you your rights. You can play ghost in the wide open sand or walk up slow with your head in your hand. Run, Tater, run, Nomadic, Fanatic on the highway. Son, they're flashing them lights in the rear view glass. Turn yourself in or burn that gas. Run, Tater, run, you can't hide from what you've done. Courtside knows and the words out fast. Run, Tater, run, Tater, run, Tater, run, Tater, run.
Yeah, that was good. I like it anyways, guys. So we appreciate people that do come to the audios. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for coming on the show, Carl. And let's end it out with let's see here now. Let me see, what's that song called again now? Eyes of Glory. Track to Eyes of Glory. Let's end it out. That's right, you guys. We had the time of our life. Here at Fearmonger Radio. Merry Christmas, everybody. On behalf of myself and all the trolls out there. 1 hour and 35 minutes on Fearmonger Radio. Hope you enjoyed the Along with the Black Screen. Everybody out there, drama. And my girlfriend, those 2 songs, feel free to use them. I think they're great. The first one was good. Hope it all the way to the end. My name is Jeff. On behalf of all the military and the armed forces, we wish you Merry Christmas. You guys are away from your families. Don't shower in that shower at Penn State. No, you don't. Burn to the ground. Okay, you see something, say something. Don't want poor people. We always say, all your choices in life, make good choices, and you'll be in good places. From the outskirts, the poor side of Minnetonka, in the great state of Minnesota, I wish you all do. Fearmonger Radio, out!